Hello, so here we are with my new CRF300L. I've done a few modifications on it, so you'll be able to see, put a bash plate, which I've been out on a few lanes, and it's very sturdy. It's metal, so yes. It's a good bit of kit. I'll put a link down to all the bits that I bought in case you're interested in checking them out yourself. I'm not sponsored by anyone, obviously, so it's just my opinion. So I would say if you have this bike, it's a very solid option. I can't remember who makes it. It might be AdTech. Not sure, can't remember now, but yeah, it's very good, and it's the same sort of bash plate as I had on my 250L. And here I put some Kirby's frame guards, just because, well, it's a bit too late already. I've scuffed the frame here, which seems to be very thinly coated, but it doesn't really matter. As you can see, I've scuffed it up already anyway. What else? Rear rack. This was actually just something I got off Amazon for 40 quid, so obviously it came from China. I think it came in about 8 days or so it came quite quickly. Fits well, seems sturdy, it will do the job. Now on to the more exciting things. So today is my first ride with the new exhaust, which I've got a Black Widow. I think it's a 300mm 30cm end can, which came with a link, what was that called, the link pipe. I didn't get the full system. Just realised something's fallen out here. Okay. So the end cam was about £160, and it would be about £300 for the extra header pipe as well. I chose just to go with the end can. Sounds good. I'm gonna, actually I'll turn it on now and you can have a little listen. Enough of that. Okay, so that sounds good. It's I think it's about 2.5 kilos lighter than the stock one. How do I... Oh, I've got my hazards on. About 2.5 kilos lighter than stock, and you know, looks better, sounds better. It's not too loud, although we'll see when we go on the trails if it is too loud. I mean, the baffle's in. If it was still too loud, I don't think it is, but if it was, you can I've seen some other people packed out the baffle and just dampen the sound down a bit, but I'm happy with it as it is. And the last thing, and certainly not least, in there is a YSS rear shock, which I had a bit of trouble putting on, because when I took out the top bolt, I took it out and it was cross-threaded, so all the thread fell out of the nut, so I had to buy a new nut and bolt, which only took a couple of days to get here from, well, I rang the local Honda dealer and they got it in next day, so and that was today, so it was very handy. So hopefully that's not going to go anywhere. What else have I done? Hand guards. These were just a cheap Amazon job, probably about, I think about £28 or so. I've got risers here, which are, I don't know if you can see that there, AS3 Performance. They are, I think they're about 1.5 inch risers, something like that. And especially with the shock, the rear shock, I've noticed a massive difference. I'm really pleased I've done that. It feels a lot more stable. I have got a front K-Tech spring, which I'm going to replace the stock one with, which I'll do that another day, because I was so keen to get out after the nightmare of the dodgy bolt. So yeah, so it's much better. Taking a little ride because I'm boiling hot, and we'll see how it sounds on the bike. Probably sound rubbish because it's through a GoPro, but I've ridden here. I've been out for about half an hour, and I'm pleased with how it sounds, so I'd thoroughly recommend it. Anyway, enough chatting, here we go.